Hello, hello, everybody. For a second there, I had like a feedback loop of my stream. That's all right. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm just getting one thing set up real quick. What I meant to do, what I was going to do before I started, but then I changed my mind. So let me just do that real quick. And what I'm doing real quick is just getting the rest of the way caught up with my VODs, getting them uploaded and all of that. Un momento. Also, I guess, giving a few minutes for people to funnel in or what have you. Also, I got absolutely soaked today, so that was fun. Still recovering from that slightly. Not so much the getting soaked, but the being out of breath from sprinting to no longer be in the rain. So, one minute. So, okay, I just need to... What did I call my last stream? It was like furthermore. Or wait. Shoot. No, what did I call it? Sorry. Wait, I can find this out in a moment. It was once again. That's what I did. So once again. Okay, hold on. Just updating title things properly. Once again, improving the blah 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 blah. Wait, that's the wrong one, right? No, or wait, what? Hold on. Wait, now I'm confused of my own thing. No, wait, this was the. Hold on. No, that was this one. One moment. I'll get into proper stream stuff in a second. I definitely started early. Usually this would be time when I still have the stream starting soon screen up. Maybe I should have. I am unprepared. Don't mind me. Okay, this one is the once more. Why am I putting this off screen? I can have this on screen. I'm just updating. I'm just getting my VOD stuff uploaded. Hello. XHOBO 80E8. Hello, boss. I missed you. Well, welcome back to the stream. I'm just. How old are you? 22? 21 actually. So only a year off there. Once again, save changes, and then I need to. This is the one that's being broadcast now. I didn't change the. What? Are you weird? All hair white? My hair is not white. Oh, almost 30? Oh, I'm 29. Oh, fair enough. Interesting. Well, mine is not there yet, but will be one day. Maybe then I'll go all like Gandalf beard or something. I don't know. You will lose them? Yep. Look forward to that. And this one is this is this one. This one, the one that's happening now. I can't change information about it while it's going, but I would like to change the name. I didn't, fine, whatever, okay. Oops, okay, hold on, 1 minute. I had a lot more hair than you, fair enough. Well, yeah, I don't. What am I doing? I'm, sorry, I'm not, I'm only half paying attention to what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get, things, so this was the, wow, actually, these were close. They were off by a minute. That's funny. That was my 16-hour stream that got, broken up into 2 chunks. Boss, I'm really drunk. Fair enough. I have never drinking ever. I've drinking a good old amount of H2O, old water, but don't worry about me. Fair enough. Okay, I need to finish what I'm doing here, and then I can. This one I can make public, right? Why are you off? So it's the 16, the 20, then the 19, right? 20, then 19. Yeah, okay, sorry. That's all I needed to know. Bois, and then take this one and go a little bit something like this, and a little something like this, and there we go. I said, and there we go. Okay, you're all good now. Okay, caught up there. I have this archive of all my Twitch VODs, because I can. And yeah, mainly it's kind of like an archive thing for me, just so they exist and I can have the footage in some fashion that doesn't get permanently deleted. I meant to open Streamlabs. I should do that. So, welcome back to this. This is looking cool. So, we've got, zoom back in, thank you. So we are continuing to do our pathfinding thing. So we have a bit of a deadline now. Well, I can't spend too much longer on the pathfinding. I'm hoping to kind of be done it today. It would be the ideal thing. Although in an hour I have to go, but then I'll be coming back. So there will be that. But I decided at least I could start streaming for this hour anyway, get some progress done. We'll see. So I actually have some notes. You guys can't see this. Well, I did a whole bunch of talking yesterday where I slept a lot. Yeah, actually, well, I was up at my last stream. I was up at like 3 or 4 in the morning, and then slept until noon. So yeah, well, I mean that was then only like 6 hours of sleep, but I did have to recover after my 16-hour stream on the weekend. I don't know how that happened. It wasn't intentional. Just kind of happened, but yeah, anyway, so I am continuing to do some things with improving our pathfinding system here. Right now, I think it's kind of working, but long story short, we got a lot of nodes, and that's potentially a problem. Well, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. 2 improvements I would like to make. You should find a sleep routine now that you can. I usually do, and more so I sleep based around when I need to go to my classes. It was just I broke my sleep schedule over the weekend when I decided that I wasn't going to sleep until I finished a certain programming thing, and then that took way longer than I anticipated. That is the cause of my bad sleeping patterns. It is specifically I'm not going to end the stream, or I'm not going to go to bed until I've finished programming this thing. And then I struggle with it for a lot longer than I intend to. So, getting better with that. I mean, okay, that coupled with I've found that I typically just have more, I'm going to say Twitch success. More viewers usually dropping in when I stream later in the day. So, that's a thing. It's later in the day and on weekends, but I didn't get to stream much this weekend because I spent most of it writing an essay, but that's all right. Okay, I'm still a little like out of breath and all that. As a result of having to sprint to get out of rain. I got absolutely soaked earlier today, like soaked beyond soaked, and I was wearing a t-shirt, so I wasn't dressed properly. Just you pay too much attention. Because you will have success. I'm not talking about that. Just you pay too much attention. Too much attention to what? Like the fine details with like, I gotta get this code running perfectly or something like that. Yeah, probably a little bit. In this case, though, the more optimized this bit of code is, in the moment you must sleep. You must be more. Hold on. I'm missing chat things. You must be more apathic. I don't know what apathic means. In the moment, you must sleep, but I mean during the action not. It's like a cutoff. Oh, are you talking about that basically like if I'm having programming problems, I should sleep them off and like come back to it more refreshed and then I'm more likely to actually find the answers to my problems? Yes, that is probably the case. Oh no, wait, what? Oh no, I'm just noticing there's a small problem here. What? The what? Not that big a deal, but just there should be another red thing here, but that's not that big a deal for right now. Oh, hopefully I can worry about that later. Oh, that is a problem. Oh no, actually wait, it's more of a problem. I was about to push it off, but now I'm actually realizing I might have to deal with it. Why are you a thing? Oh wait, are you a problem? Wait, maybe you're not a problem. Oh wait, maybe you're not a problem. Hold on. No, I take back what I was just saying. You're maybe fine. If I know why it's happening, I think I know why it's happening. I know why it's happening. Okay, that's fine. Not a problem. Did you try LeetCode or similar? I have never used LeetCode. Or is LeetCode what I think it is? Let me double check that I'm aware of what LeetCode is. I might have used such a thing just not knowing what it's called. Is this? Oh, or wait, no. This is a. Wait, what is this? Never mind, this isn't something I know. Some kind of online programming learning platform. So just a thing of, boss, the point is you have a talent, you should use it. What is LeetCode? New way to learn? It's like a learning thing? There's a place for learning programming and all that. Is that what my understanding is at looking at this? I mean, I could delve into this at some point. I think for now I'm not meaning that. Oh, I just Googled lead code and that's what I found. So what is your definition of lead code? I mean, like actor or something? Oh, what does that have to do with lead code? Oh, like acting? So, like you think I should be an actor? So, I mean, we'll see what I end up doing with the whole YouTube thing. I did kind of do some acting in that to some degree. I would like to try and make some actual, like, shall we say, video projects at some point. Like, one-man show kind of thing. I mean, I don't have, I have friends. I don't have friends that would probably want to be in. To see, but no. If I do a YouTube-esque thing or I do a video thing, for now I'd probably it would just be me. You don't need friends. I have friends. I didn't mean to like. Okay, yes I have friends, but in terms of video stuff. Okay, where was I going? So yeah, in terms of being an actor. Or no. I was going on a tangent about if I made videos for my YouTube channel where I do more skits and stuff. Sorry, that's the tangent I was going on there. I kind of wanted to experiment with that at some point, and maybe I will. It's just a matter of time right now. I just don't have the time to do all the things that I'd like to do. I have so many things that I want to do that I just do not have the time for. But hopefully soon, eventually I will. I just slowly getting these things done one by one. Right now, my thing is my tag game. But in terms of being an actor, we must search together for what you can do. I mean, you are alone. Yeah, so I did actually, a little bit ago, I was actually jotting ideas and doing a bit of planning of like, if I wanted to make a little like YouTube series where I'm the only actor in it, what could I do? And I actually did plan out some ideas for something I could do there, but not nor YouTube. Oh no, this is not working. Nor YouTube. You just did what? You must keep going on. YouTube. I will continue to do YouTube stuff. That's also a time thing. So, like right now, in terms of my Twitch stuff, I am streaming doing schoolwork effectively. So I'm doing my university schoolwork. Okay, now that being said, I'm going above and beyond what I need to do for this particular project. But I am not, I would not say that I'm wasting a lot of time doing the whole Twitch thing, because all the time I'm spending doing Twitch stuff is time that I would be spending just sitting here by myself doing this Unity stuff. Anyway, stop wasting time on school. I'm in university, man. I don't have a choice there, unless I want to drop out of school, but that's not happening. I'm in my 4th year of a bachelor's degree in computer science. I'm not gonna, what are you doing? So I'm in my 4th year of a bachelor's degree of computer science and honor specialization in computer science with a minor in game development. And then I'm hoping to go for my master's, and I haven't entirely decided what I want to focus on. Wasted time with school. It's debatable. Yeah. But I am going to finish off my schooling. It definitely has I can't. Oh wait. No one has talked about you as an actor. So yes and no. More like voice actor rather than like actor. I don't think I could be an actual actor. Like, maybe a voice actor type person. Well, even then. There's definitely things that actors can do that I can't do. I am terrible at memorizing lines, and that's like a big thing you have to do to be able to be an actor. I'm terrible at improv a lot of the time, so I'd worry about it like that. So those are 2 big things I would need to get better at. Yes, I can be enthusiastic or whatever, but there's a lot more to being an actor than just being enthusiastic, I guess. No, I mean, you can be trained to like do that sort of stuff and learn and all that sort of stuff. So just because I don't have the skills now doesn't mean I wouldn't have the skills. Okay, I got it. But it is something I could dabble with. It's just yeah, there's definitely certain things I like. Even also certain things that actors can do where like some actors can like, yeah, I can make myself cry for emotional things or whatever. And you just gave up. I didn't give up. That's just not the career path that I want to go down. I have other ambitions, I suppose. I guess. I plan on, well, hopefully, and doing the Twitch thing, I guess, on the side because I enjoy doing that as a hobby. You did be honest. It's not so much that I've never had plans on being an actor because, as I said, that's not necessarily the career I want to go into. Ideally, like, I want to do something that can help people, I guess. I want to help people, I guess, in some fashion. I mean, yeah, being an actor, going into an entertainment field, kind of, you could do that to some degree, I guess. But, I don't know. As a programmer, my dream job is to be working with a team of people as part of some big, cool project with the aim of, I don't know. Okay, it sounds like cheesy, but, the whole making the world a better place, or blah, 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 something along those lines. But something like that, but worded in a much less cheesy way that I can't think of right now. My main fields of interest with computer science are robotics, virtual reality, and artificial intelligence. So going down some road in one of those three things, maybe combining two of them in some fashion, who knows. I enjoy doing the game dev stuff as a hobby. It's just a thing I enjoy doing, but I don't plan on doing game dev as a full-time career. I mean, who knows what'll happen. But ideally, I kind of want to do something that's more, let's say, substantial, beyond just entertainment or whatever. But I do still enjoy doing it. I really enjoy doing programming that's more, shall we say, visual, getting a result that isn't just seeing text and do text things. As a lot of programming stuff, you're just doing stuff in consoles all day long. I like programming in a way that is more visual. Oh, I'm missing text stuff. Now I'm old. I feel you're wasting your talent because you really have. I don't think that I necessarily could pull off being an actor thing. I could try. I get that's a hard thing. You have, dude. Well, I disagree, I guess. Well, I mean, like, I'm going into the career that I want to... Oh, tell me even 4K streamers that live with streaming? Pardon? That can entertain more than you? Well, yeah, bigger streamers entertain more people or whatever, yeah. I've only started doing the Twitch thing a month and a half ago, and it is something I've enjoyed doing. I am enjoying doing this, so simple as that, I plan to continue doing it. Yeah, and having more hobbies mixed in there. People can have more than one hobby. In terms of, like, just acting, though. Oh, ... Okay. But, more dots? ... Acting specific, like, yes, I'm enthusiastic, but it takes a lot more than enthusiasm to be an actor. I wouldn't call it, and I just don't know if that is something I would even be interested in doing, necessarily. Like, I don't even think that's something I could pull off. Again, as I've said, like, there are skills beyond just being enthusiastic that I definitely suck at when it comes to the acting realm or whatever. So that's that. Even, like, in video editing is something I've only I did a bit in high school, but only tried to get, like, better at a lot more in the last year, basically. It's never too late to change up, like, your hobbies or what you're doing or whatever. You suck at video editing? Ouch. Ouch. It's always too late. Well, I mean, okay, most of my videos I haven't put a lot of editing work into. Most of them I did just, like, start record, do the thing, and stop recording. Like, my most recent videos weren't meant to be high-budget things. I just started recording, did this devlog, called it a day there. When I'm talking about my video editing stuff, the main thing I'm referring to... Man, I was just joking? Oh, okay. Alright, well... my submarine video that I made, I am quite proud of that, whether you think it's garbage or not. I'm proud of how it turned out. Because I put a lot of work into it. Oh, I didn't even see it? Oh, fair enough. Okay, well, there's that. That is my video where I put a lot of work into it. In fact, I even have... Actually, hold on. I'm going now. All right, well, thanks for dropping by and all that. I'm going to get back to this. I guess I can't find it fast enough. I have an image of what the timeline looks like with in my video editing program for that project, and it is massive. Very, very complicated, but yeah. All right, well, I'll see you around and all that. Okay, I'm gonna get back to actually working on this because I need to do that. I'm running out of time. I have to finish this by Friday, and yeah, I need to do that. I have to finish a demo of this game by Friday. Okay, so what am I doing specifically? I've just been panning around. Let me stop doing that and let's get to actually doing things. Okay, so let me get Visual Studio open. So I have a bit of I've jotted down some things, sort of. In my last stream, I did a whole bunch of rambling and planning on things that I wanted to do, and then didn't actually do those things because I, oh wait, I'm seeing the video. Oh, cool. Hope you enjoy it or whatever. I mean, it's a programming tutorial, so it's not all about just being entertaining or whatever, but I do think well, I tried. And it has a lot of editing to it, I guess. Okay, so... I don't have a way of putting this on screen. I'll just do things like one stage at a time. Did I bump my camera? Wait. This is my... Oh, I totally bumped my camera at some point. Oops, let me just fix that. That's not the edge of my monitor there isn't supposed to be on screen. Oops. Oh well. Okay, now I'm like, losing my train of thought. Okay, so the main thing that we were working on was this whole pathfinding thing. 3 stages of this pathfinding. 1, I'm here, booze. All right. So there's 3 stages of our pathfinding system. 1, generating all of these waypoints all around the map with the aim of having it be dense enough to cover the areas that matter, mainly like ledges and all that, being able to tell the difference between what's on the ground and what's in the air, and all that. Stage 2, doing all this path calculating stuff of how the pathfinding system works. Stage 3, having the AIs use that information to guide themselves around the map. There's definitely, like, there's sort of optimizations I can be doing in all 3 areas. And that's what I'm working on. Before, you may have missed, I don't know if you saw this before. Dude, I can't believe you aren't oh, well, boss, I can't believe you aren't famous. Well... I mean, I didn't promote my submarine video as much as I maybe should. I mean, it's not that like, great to people who have no idea of anything Unity related or whatever, but I'm happy with how that turned out. And I'm planning, not the submarine sucks. Aw, well, alright, well, fair enough. But, you seem like you're jerking people? What do you mean? I think I was, actually, I'm not sure what you mean there. I wasn't rude or anything in my video, I don't think. I try to be very enthusiastic and explaining, like, yeah, how I'm doing things, why I'm doing the things the way I'm doing things. Yes, like pretending your audience is stupid. Well, it's a beginner tutorial, so I have to explain things with very like base knowledge. There's a lot that I can't assume, so I kind of have to. I don't think I pretend my audience is stupid, although I did have some like, well, I had some. When I was making the videos, I got feedback from people when I was in the middle of making it, and like a lot of my recommendation was to explain things better in terms of being more in-depth with some of my explanations of things. Because a lot of it's hard. I've seen a lot of cases where things that, if I make certain assumptions about what people know when it comes to Unity, and then they don't know those things fall apart pretty quickly. I've seen that, and I've experienced that myself with other tutorials that I have watched when I'm trying to learn things. And you're here? What do you mean? You're I'm 21? Yes? Yes. How many years you have left? 45? Possibly? I don't know. Well, yeah, no, 4/5 to explode. I hopefully I'm not gonna die when I'm 26, ideally, to make a living. Oh, DeSolstice, hello. Having fun. I don't just have till, well, again though, I'm not doing the Twitch and YouTube thing with any intent of it taking off necessarily. The fact that this is a 62 is like beyond my expectations in terms of, or like this is crazy that this has even happened. Like I'm in university with the intent of the degree that I get, like going into a degree in that kind of a field or whatever. So that is currently my plan as regards to career stuff. So what are you gonna do? I said that earlier. Well, like right now I'm in university getting my bachelor's degree in computer science, and I'm gonna go for my master's. I'm undecided if I'm gonna go for a PhD. I don't know if I'm smart enough for that. But it is an option that I have 3 years to think about. And then I'm... what do you mean? Oh, it's the solstice. Oh, yep. Gonna go math BRB. Okay. All right. See you in a bit, I guess. Okay, no, I saved and now it's Unity. Unity, what you doing? Okay. Well, okay. I can no longer just aimlessly pan around. Oh no. Whatever will I do? But anyways, I need to... Oh, reading the badgering is kind of entertaining. Wondering how you were to be doing it. Okay. All right. Well. Yeah, just asking questions about my plans for my future or something along those lines, or I don't know. But yeah, anyways, so let's get back to Unity stuff, because that's what I need to be doing. I don't have a lot of time to waste here. I need to, again, I'm hoping to get a playable version of this game done by Friday night. And I need to do that. So, okay, so in terms of what we're doing right now, I need to figure out which thing I'd prefer to do first. So, I did a lot of rambling yesterday. Oh, I wasn't saying anything. Oh no, I realized that what you were saying. No. I know what you were saying was towards HBOBO8EOE8. I was saying I was interested in the master and PhD thing. Just got my bachelor's myself. Oh, cool. Yeah, I will ideally get my bachelor's in April if all things go according to plan. And then I'm going for a master's in computer science after that. Yeah, so that's that. I don't know entirely what I'm going to specialize in just yet. I have ideas, I guess, but not concretely decided yet. We'll see. But I have time to think about it still. Still got to get to the end of my bachelor's first. That's an important thing. Okay, I guess I have a general idea of what I want to do past my school, just in terms of like what do I want to specialize in for my degree. Those are a little different. Anyways, I need to do Unity things, or I'm never gonna get this done. So what am I doing specifically? So our pathfinding thing here with all of our nodes. So 2 things I'd like to do today. 1, I had ideas of how I can have less nodes. It is crucial, or it is better for our pathfinding and all our path calculating stuff to have as few nodes as possible while still, mapping out the level accurately enough for the AIs to be able to navigate it. So unlike slopes and like thin things like this, how these are currently generated is fine. On the ground like this, I think this could be is a lot of wasted nodes. So if I have good ways of reducing that, that would be something that I want to do. Elementary school? I thought you said you were 30. So that's contradictory. Unless you're like a teacher or something. Okay, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. So, finding ways of reducing the number of nodes in redundant areas could be one thing. Any, like, single node, like, even reducing, if I could do some algorithm stuff to have the number of nodes that get made, if I drop it down by 1, that is a huge help. Because each additional node that gets added, it's exponential, and then how long it takes to do the pathfinding stuff. Not that I necessarily am going to waste that much time to reduce things by 1 node, but there's just some areas where I can remove like sort of clusters of nodes, so put it that way. Other thing I know I need to do is sometimes they get really stuck in like spaces like this, they shouldn't be able to go. So I actually want to have some kind of check where if it goes to decide if a node's going to be there, it looks up and makes sure that, that's a space that the AI can actually stand there. Why don't you do your own engine like normal people? Normal people do not make their own game engines. It's the not normal people that make their own game engines. No, I've been using Unity for 6 years. Oh, this here. Yeah, see this is definitely a problem. AI is trying to go there, they will get stuck. And that's actually what's been happening a little bit. So, but yeah, definitely no, I will respectively pass on trying to make my own game engine. Unity doesn't even run on my PC. Well, yeah, Unity is it can be an intensive program. Especially recently, it seems to have gotten a bit worse in terms of being more intensive. But trying to go through the work of programming OpenGL stuff and all that sort of stuff myself is not worth it, simply. Yes, new lights. Yeah, lighting, all post-processing stuff. You know, Unreal Engine 5 Triangle Madness. I've never used Unreal Engine. I intend to one day. I want to try it out. I've just never gotten around to doing so. Too busy with all my other projects going on. That's that. And other game engines. I'd like to just dabble in other areas. Just to experiment anyway. Even with my 3D modeling stuff. I do 3D modeling stuff in Blender. And that, like experimenting with other 3D modeling programs perhaps that are free. Again, one thing with Unity is that it's free, so I will happily take that as I can get it. Anyways, I need to get moving with things. Oh, hey, my stream notification bot is there. Cool. I tried to, but got annoyed. It's definitely, a lot of these programs can be difficult to use, for sure, especially depending on your background. Like, I have a programming background, so I'm a lot more familiar with the programming side of things. I like C#. That's another thing. I like C# as a programming language. It is my, well, mainly in how it ties to Unity, but I guess of all the programming languages I have used, I guess I don't know how C# would be on its own, but in general, I like C#. So, yeah. No, I mean, Blender had different coordinate system. It does. It's one of them is the left-handed coordinate system. One of them is a right-handed coordinate system, and it's weird. And they have reasons for doing that, I guess. I did transpose every time. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, it's complicated for sure. Definitely things to get used to, but yeah, that's just I think you have to deal with, I guess. Because I use my own projection with x plus y plus z plus. Oh, neat, interesting. I dabbled with that sort of stuff a little bit, definitely not that much. Yes, but even like custom shader stuff, I've never really dabbled with, other than shader graph stuff that you get out of the universal render pipeline and the HD render pipeline. So yeah. Okay. I keep talking and not doing this. So what thing am I doing first? Let me decide that real quick. So the two things that we're working towards is having less points so that the pathfinding stuff calculates faster. So I don't have to like leave my computer on all night just for it to like calculate all the node stuff. And two, jumping. We did a lot of planning yesterday in how I can get these nodes to potentially handle jumping. Or to get the AIs to be able to jump in a way that's more automatic, as opposed to right now, they can jump, but it's all very manual. And ideally, what I'm trying to do is make a lot more of it be automatic, so I don't have to, so for real levels, for more levels beyond this, I'm not having to set up as much of this myself. Because before, if I go back to here, I did have the nodes working in a fashion where where I put them all manually. Like, so here, it's like, yeah, there's a lot less nodes. This is nice. But I placed each of these by hand, and that sucked. And I'd have to keep doing that for each level. So, which is why I've been experimenting with the way to get Unity to generate all these nodes automatically for me, which currently, this is my current result. In a second, when the scene loads. In a moment. See, this is part of why reducing the number of nodes. I don't know if it's just down to the nodes of why that's taking a while, but definitely it's probably a factor in it. Reducing the number of nodes would help with a lot of stuff. It's not affecting performance though. Once you go into play mode, it's not affecting performance all too much, which is nice. Anyways, enough blabbering. Let's get to coding. So I think the first thing I'm gonna do is the automated jumping that I said I wanted. So how I'm going to do this automated jumping is now something I didn't have before is now I actually have this sort of distinction between what is considered a ground node and an air node. So I'm going to start by just, the AIs are just going to say, if I want to go to, or if the AI's like current destination, the current node that it's going to is an air node, jump. And that will deal with a lot of situations. So let's just start with that. I need to find where that is. Okay, so I haven't looked at this code in a while, so it's going to take some time to just dig through. But okay, so I should be able to find what I'm looking for. So let's in this get destination thing. Well, around there. Let me look at the jumping first. I need to remember how I did the manual jumping. Sup, Chrome Dome? Love that nickname. Hello, Maj. Welcome back to the stream. We are continuing to do fancy AI stuff. Ideally, if things go according to plan, today will be the last day of improving our pathfinding system, and then tomorrow and onwards we'll be doing more other parts of the game. Ideally. I mean, we'll see if I finish everything I'd like to get done today. I mean, so far I haven't been doing a good job at doing that because I've just been blabbering. Okay, so the first thing we're doing is handling automated jumping. So I do jump trigger there. Why do I... And part of this involves me looking into code that I haven't looked at in months. Or a month. Month and a half? Just a month, I think. So that's a fun thing. I'm just trying to remember. I need to figure out how I actually handle jumping. And it's something to do with... Is it Pathfinding overlap that does this? No. What interacts with the jump triggers? What did that? I just need to find that, and then I can... oh, yeah, there's a lot of things here I commented out. Why did I comment all this out? What do you do? You're doing something. I'm not going to touch you right now. Bits and pieces of old bits of code. This, closest pathfinding object. Yeah. This code should not run. Yep. Love to see that. Where is my... Oh, I remember where it is. I remember. I had a separate piece of code. AI trigger interaction input. That's it. Found it. Okay, cool. So somewhere in here. Yeah, it's this. This triggers the jumping. So... Okay. So, like to jump, hold jump. So I need to utilize this somehow. Hold jump. Okay, so I just need to call these again. So the first thing is that if this works the way I want it to, I won't need this wait to jump again part. So that's one thing I know I can get rid of eventually. I just need to call this hold jump. In fact, I don't even think I'm going to put in a jump time. No. Yeah, I'm probably just going to make it so that all the jumps are the maximum jumps. No? Whatever, I'll leave it like this for now. Okay. So, I need to... Hey, it's me! I like kebabs. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. We are continuing to do AI pathfinding stuff. Except I'm struggling a little bit. Just to remember, again, trying to dissect code that I wrote before, and then change it. To right now, the jumping, getting the AIs to jump is done very kind of manually. So it's done manually by me setting up all of these trigger objects all around the map. And when the AIs touch these, it makes them jump automatically, which isn't, it works kind of, but I'm trying to come up with a system that goes directly through the nodes. Did you fix the maze problem? I did. Or sort of, a little bit actually. Wait, so I fixed some problems I did fix, and there are other problems that I fixed conceptually that I haven't actually implemented yet in code. So put it that way. But yeah, so in a sense, kind of. So one thing is we got less nodes on the slopes now, and now when I implement the jumping, as I'm about to do right now, this should cause this to work. It should cause it to work and be more automatic. All right, mainly using the node. So what I want to have happen is that wherever the AI is, when it decides that its next destination is one of these error nodes, that will cause it to jump. simply put. So that's the first thing I want to do. That's the first stage of this. So I need to then be able to know that information. Okay, so what if I where would be the best place to do that? I could do it in this code, or I could do it in, where is it? This code. So right when I calculate cur destination, let me just go to that. Anytime I calculate, it's like I have a variable called cur destination equals. Is this the only place I do this? Really? Wait, no, what? What? Really? No way. Really? Okay, sure. So this is the only place in code where I modify this variable? In this code anyway? I test what its value is a bunch of times, but I guess I don't. Okay, fair enough. Just wanted to verify that. So it's once I do this, that now I can look at the node and say, let's go if cur destination dot is error node. That is where is error waypoint. So the next thing we want to interact with is an error waypoint. Then this is going to jump. So now how do we jump? Well, that's going to be via. Whoops! Oh, I'll click on something over here. Just calling this enumerator should be fine, which means I need to get a reference to that code. This is so complicated. So much things. Okay, so let's go. I'm gonna put this here. Private. Why do you do all this function? I want to do this and not function. I use camel case and not underscores. Just a personal preference thing. It's just something I've always done with programming and prefer. I guess I prefer camel case to the underscore way of doing variables. But people can program as they want. I wrote out people. I didn't mean to. What am I getting? AI interaction input. Yes. Call it the same thing, but lowercase. Blah and I have to actually get the thing. That's probably why I hate them. Hate underscores or hate camel case. Blah equals get component blah. Also, that's the name of this this way of writing. People, because they all use the wrong way of coding. This looks ugly. This looks great. It's a personal preference thing. I have nothing against people who want to type the variables with underscores, and nothing against people who want to type it with the lowercase and capitals. It's a personal preference thing. You can do what you want. And you can type well, there are some exceptions. Like if you type it with all capitals, that's usually, like there's usually a meaning behind that. You use that with constants. Funny joke. One hit. Hello. Okay, so down, blah, and down here. Okay, so then we're doing the jumping. So this dot jump, it's like hold jump. What is the function? You are you're not even public. I guess you're gonna be public now. And that's an enumerator, so I'm gonna have to do the start coroutine thing, but I'll do that in a minute. So what was it? Hold jump. Jump time. I'm just gonna hard code a thing for now. Let's call that 2 seconds, and then I'll figure out what I need that to be later. Because that's gonna depend on if it's a big jump, a small jump. I'm at school, I can't stay long. Fair enough. Well, actually, neither can I. At around 5, I'm gonna have to leave a little bit to do something. We'll mainly work on a group project thing, but then I'll be coming back later tonight. I don't know how long it's gonna take. Okay, but okay. So this does this. This is gonna be hard to test. Shoot. Yeah, a lot of this will be hard to actually test. So that's unfortunate, but hopefully it'll be fine. So, errors. Love to see that. Why do you have... You're in a float. Why don't you like this? Wait, what was the actual error? Hold jump float is inaccessible due to its protection level. What are you... Oh, I didn't save this. Fair enough. I'll do that. Okay, so I do that, and now I should be able to get rid of the jump triggers, and I'm not going to delete them yet until I know that it's working completely. But now, Come on. Why is it being so slow today? It's not usually this slow. I wouldn't stay at school to... Okay, well, jump triggers off. So they should be able to jump up some of these ledges and fall off. But now every time they fall off a ledge, they're going to jump every time, which isn't necessarily what I want. I'm going to have some extra stuff in there. So do that in but a moment. Come on. Why is this being so slow today? I'm not entirely sure why. I mean, yes, I have thousands of game objects, but it wasn't being this slow yesterday. Can you do a snake in console? I don't know how to do any sort of image stuff in the sorry, no. Okay. Unity console and like terminal console different. In most other programming languages, versions of the terminals and all that, maybe with enough work, I in theory could do that. Possibly. I'm not entirely sure. I could try, but I'm not going to do that right now. I will be making a DS game at some point. I'm going to be making a game using the original DS's engine sort of thing to make a game that in theory could run on a DS that I'm going to run on an emulator. So that's something that we're going to be doing at some point. Probably 2 weeks from now, if I had to guess. All right, AI's running around. Oh, why are they all congregating over there? Oh, what? Hey, they're jumping sometimes. That's a good thing. Hey. Okay, DS engine? Yeah, it's also a school thing, but why are they going over here specifically? They're running away from me. They're supposed to be running away from me, but they're pathfinding still. Do you mean assembly? Actually, there is, I forget the name of it. I have to learn more things of things. But, C programming. There's a way of doing C programming stuff that can be turned into, DS code stuff, sort of. It's weird. Wait, I forgot actually if it's C or C++. I want to say C++. Wait. Now I'm not sure. But anyways, yeah. So, okay. So that was, they were jumping. Just the fact that they were jumping sometimes was one step in the right direction. Okay. So now there's other things to this. So one thing I want to do to make them, yeah, it's going to be all weird until it's like fully working. I don't know why they were all going into that one corner. I'll be figuring that out. Sorry, Chroma, for what? Assembly code? Okay, so the other thing I want to do is that these nodes, when they go... Oh, let me click on you. A bad person, I'll leave you in place. No, okay, well, no, it's fine, I guess. Yeah, I don't respond to that. I mean, if you like me, I can continue. You can say whatever you want. I don't know. Here, let me. What am I doing? Why can't I select this? Wait, now I'm confused by my own thing. Why can't I? Why is clicking this not working? I'm not sure. Okay. What? Why am I? Excuse me? Oh, whatever. Okay, fine. Whatever. You're a baritone? I don't know what that even means. Imagine some sort of mythological creature in some kind of a game or something along those lines. Middle voice? Oh, with no talent? Ouch. Well, you can't sing? I can't. That is a correct thing. Okay. Well, yeah, alright. Well, what was I doing now? What was I doing? Oh yeah, these. I want to make it so that these, if you look down, then there's not another one. If the AS pathfinding goes straight down, don't jump. That's what I was about to do. At the part where I decide where to jump. So this. So if the current destination is an airway point, and the next one, Dot. Wait, how do I get the next one? Ah, shoot. It's gonna be connected objects. No, shortest path. What's next step? What's next? Shortest path, next step. Dot. At spot. End destination. That's it. Okay. So this is getting our next destination. So okay, I don't think I was explaining properly what I'm doing. So another aspect of jumping that I would like to have happen is that the AI, when it hits a node, or when it's, if you're playing FIFA 22 right now, I'm not really a fan of sports games for the most part. Guess what? I'm not the biggest fan of most like sports game type things. And also FIFA is, any other game. I'm not playing any game right now. I'm making my own game for a school project. Yeah. Curtization not for. Okay. Okay. What was I saying? Current destination or shortest path. Next step. If the next destination shares the same Y position, that's what I'm doing. Any other game? Well, yeah. Oh wait. Actually, was that a new message or was that the one I already read? But yeah, I'm not playing games. I'm making games. So current destination, shortest path. End destination dot Y. Is equal to our cur destination dot Y. That's what we're doing. So if those are, wait, no, if they're not equal. If they are not equal, then, oh, why don't you like this? Dot position dot transform dot position dot Y. Fair enough. Wait, no, you're still red. You definitely can't convert pathfinding object to int. Well, why not? Oh, dot number. How do I know your number? Where are you from? Canada. Yeah. Okay. Why am I not? Why is this not? I'm not getting the next path properly, and Whoa. Hey, hold on. Current destination equals south closest path. Next short path. Oh, int.parse. Oh, it's all this bit. Right. It just splits it off from the name. Me, Italy? Ah, cool. I've never been outside of North America. So, yeah, neat. There. End destination. Yeah, it's just this. Yes. Current destination, blah, 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 blah. And blah, 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 blah. It's, 17 at you, here, 23 p.m. Yeah, time zones and all that. A lot of the people who watch my stream seem to be from different time zones. That's just, and that's probably a symptom of me streaming late at night. So, time zones in other countries do that. That's how that works. Cur destination dot transform dot position, because we are drunk. Fair enough. I am not drunk, but yeah. Okay. Not you, just we. The entirety of Italy? Okay. Fair enough. Why? Oh, let's do this thing again. Okay. Is this gonna work now? So this should... Again, this is now hard to test. I'm like, yeah, I think this is working now. Or it will be. Basically, when the AIs fall off ledges, they won't jump. Or when they fall off ledges they intend to fall off of, they won't jump. But when they fall off ledges like this, where they want to jump a gap, they should jump the gap. And they should make it the whole way across, ideally. So next thing I wanted to do was... So, one thing that might fix whatever weirdness was going on over here is that these nodes under the stairs shouldn't be generating. So I'm going to jump over, before I've tested that jumping code, because it's kind of hard to test when the AIs are being so weird, I'm going to test, I'm going to fix another thing here, and just that some of these waypoints under the stairs just simply shouldn't be here. So I'm going to try and fix that. And how I'm going to fix that? Dude in that frame. In what frame? In this frame, yes. Okay, so yeah, pathfinding input. What am I doing? There are like millions of lines of codes, API calls, etc. I don't even know what you are talking about. I mean, yeah, code's really complex. There's a lot of stuff going on. Oh, what am I doing specifically? Okay, sorry. So I have a thing where I press a button and then it tries to generate all of these green dots. What I was just saying is that some of these green dots shouldn't be here. Specifically, these ones under these stairs, because it's an area that's too, like the roof is too low that the AI shouldn't be able to try and go there because they're going to get stuck. I just wanted to modify the code that generates the green dots to not generate these ones because the roof is too low. That's specifically what I was just about to do. And that's going to fix the AIs a little bit in terms of them not trying to get stuck under stairs or slopes. I don't know if that's the entire reason why some of it was breaking, but it's part of the reason, I think. So, with that, it's a binary tree. Surprisingly, this isn't. Like, it could have maybe have been, but actually, it's just an array. But in terms of a lot of the pathfinding stuff, it actually is binary tree-esque, but it's not really a binary tree. It's a graph, actually. So I guess I should say it's a graph. Dude, you're young, you should study. It is. Connected graph. No, I know what binary trees are and have done a bunch of stuff with them in the past. I'm actually doing something more complicated than binary trees, and that is, yeah, graphs, as DeSolstice said. The path connecting stuff is using something called the Floyd-Warshall algorithm. It's a single point shortest path algorithm or something like that. That has a really high time complexity, but it calculates a lot of things in that I need to calculate. Bread? No bread. Graph. All pairs shortest path. That's it. That's what this does. Which one? Which one of what? All the pairs. From one pair to every other pair. They have tons of names. Oh yeah, so that's the other thing. Again, so there's a lot of points here. I am, like, this is complicated, even for the code and all that. I am working on trying to make it have less points without completely breaking the pathfinding. If there's too little points, the pathfinding breaks. Played with Floyd back when I did programming competitions. Oh, neat. Mainly I studied it in school. In one class where we just learned all these different algorithms that exist for different situations. And I actually took from my notes from that class to make this. So, yeah. It's not only using the Floyd-Warshall algorithm. There's different parts in there. But that's like the main part that's doing the path calculating stuff. Because I also calculate a thing where from each individual point, what is the shortest path to each other point? Wait. No, sorry, that is the pathfinding thing. From each point, I calculate what is the point on the other side of the map. What is the point that's the furthest away? Oh, that's an alarm. Oops. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go soon to meet with my group for this thing. But I'd like to real quickly just, I spent so much time. Floyd-Warshall? Yeah, that's it. What's two guys' last names stitched together? So yeah, that's a thing. Okay, what was I just doing? I wanted to really quickly do this so that these don't exist. And I can do that by in my place where I calculate the paths, this whole mess. I might go back and comment this code at some point, but I haven't yet. It's all a mess, but it's a mess that works. So you just store a distance. Not a distance, but more what node? More a collection of nodes. Less than current distance found. Oh, yes. Sorry. So when I'm calculating the paths, yes, I do distance stuff. Among the recursion, yeah, there's actually there is no recursion. The thing I took from the model that I followed actually what's the difficulty? The time complexity. So it's n cubed currently. But the time complexity isn't that important as it would usually be for most other things, because, okay, I don't do the path calculating in the game. As far as the user is concerned, can't you use a malloc array? I do use an array for things. Here, let me bring up this pathfinding code. It is over path calculator. This is the mess here. To push the IDs of the pathfinding, the IDs of the waypoints. DFS, like I said. Oh, the depth first search with binary search trees. There are potentially other ways of doing this. I'm not entirely sure, but this was this is the fastest way that I found that it works for me, I think. I'm not too sure if binary search trees would be necessary here. In fact, that might end up being slower overall. Maybe. Because right now, this is the pathfinding, or the calculating paths thing that has this n cubed time complexity. But I don't calculate this in-game. I calculate this before the game even starts, in the editor. So as far as the user is concerned, these calculations never happened. Or they don't have to worry about the time complexity of these algorithms, of this algorithm happening. To the user, once it's in the game, because your map is small, it is pretty big. Like, this is the size of the player. Whoa. This is the size of the player. And I could have bigger maps, potentially. My map was 256, 256, 256. Ah, fair enough. Doing it this way fully solves the problem before runtime, which can improve performance in-game. Yeah, basically, I do all these calculations beforehand. That's maybe more, like, not all of those calculations necessarily get used. Well, I basically calculate from each path, or from each point, how do we get to all the other points? That might sound like redundant, well, I calculate that on the fly, but by calculating all of it before the game even starts, the AIs just access that pre-calculated data, which makes them super fast. So the time complexity, once the game is going, is 0-1. It's a constant number of lines, which is pretty cool. Yeah, they don't care about the number of points necessarily, other than the point where it starts to bloat Unity just by the sheer number of objects. Yes, but in our case too, I guess. Like you've done something in the past where you were able to do binary search tree stuff? Well, if that's so, cool for you. Yeah. I guess for my tag game, there's also certain other special requirements. In my game, it implies 20 seconds too. Like in terms of how long it takes to sort of boot up and run? Fair enough. I mean, yeah, I would like to try and find ways to just have less nodes. That would make this a little faster. But once you're in the game, it doesn't slow down too much. I imagine there's a point where there will be too many game objects, but they're all empty game objects basically. So they're not actually like meshes or anything. They have very tiny trigger colliders, but I'm looking at phasing that out if I can. Okay, what was I just... Wait, I was going to show something. I forget what it was. But yeah, this is the path calculator. So this is the triple for loop. That's a lot of... yeah. Well, now I have 128, 32, 128, and it's like less than 3 seconds. Oh, I'm at max 256. Oh, neat. Cool. So does yours, though, does it calculate from each point what is the shortest path to each other point? Does it do that and calculate the shortest, basically longest paths as well? But before that, no? Well, then what does yours calculate then? It's like a shortest path thing of some kind, or some kind of pathfinding algorithm, I imagine. It's just a culling. A culling for what? I create a 2D grid. Neat. Oh, so the one thing with this is also my grid works vertically, and then I have other special things for jumping as well. So it's not just moving; it's moving and jumping. So these nodes know if they're connected, like if to get each invisible cube, etc., etc. Neat. But like, so gaps like this. From the algorithm stuff that I've done, it knows that these guys are connected so that you can jump across and all that. So if I create a room, So if I create rooms inside a giant cube of 256, 256, 256. So your algorithm is for generating path stuff, not the actual calculating shortest path stuff. It's just generating. Are you just talking about generating the nodes? You're talking about just generating the nodes. My algorithm is then for that, because it's two different algorithms I have. I have the one for making the nodes and the one for calculating all the path stuff. The one for making the nodes is really fast, where it just, well, actually it's a triple for loop that just checks each of those positions. But it, with a lot of them, it skips over, like the ones, you see how all of in the air, it doesn't generate nodes. It doesn't generate nodes way out here. So there's a lot of things I've done to sort of save on time. Oh, hold on real quick. Okay. Wait. Well, to calculate ambient occlusion 2, if the cube has a visible face, etc., for the collision, etc., etc. Well, okay. I'm not doing any lighting stuff with my calculation. Greeting meshing. That is stuff that's a bit over my head. Lots of stuff. Sounds complicated, and I imagine it probably is. Yeah, that's stuff definitely above my head a bit. With my calculating stuff, it has nothing to do with lighting or meshes or anything. It's just calculating connections and points based on empty game objects. With these imagined lines, if I go over blah and go a little bit like blah. All this spider web of lines. Oh, yep, this slows down a lot. It does not like me having those on. But AO is easy, ambient occlusion. Sure, I'll take your word on that. Greeting is hard, and also the cube culling. I imagine, yeah, that makes sense that would be hard. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, what was I? Okay, while I'm talking, I should at least be doing things. I keep not doing that. Oh, a few tips for removing nodes. Technically, the only nodes that contribute to the shortest path is from the edges of meshes. Any other waypoint is going to be a straight line from one of these. I mean, not the easy one where you just see if near faces are occupied. Fair enough. Back to what DeSolza said. So, a few tips for removing nodes. The only nodes that contribute to the shortest path is from the edges of meshes. From the edges. Okay, yeah. So like this one will never be. Wait, what? Hold on. So, oh no, because okay, another thing. Well, I do need to know sort of the situation for if at any point the AI can go to any other point. So like from here deciding to go to over here. So I need to it factors into this. But contributing to the shortest path is the edges of meshes. Any other waypoints is going to be a straight line from one of these. Fair enough. So if you're saying that if I calculated all the stuff on the edges, then I knew that I could calculate that I could make ones like in the middle. Well, the one thing though is that I couldn't necessarily like I can't delete these 4 nodes. That would be bad because then the AI would think that there's a hole here to some degree. And it would only like walk along the edges. Where the nodes are where the AI can walk paths. And actually it's not super like there's some turning in there, so it wouldn't be in a grid-like fashion necessarily. Where was I going with this? But I have ideas for reducing nodes. Mainly, the thing that's going to reduce a lot of nodes, I think, is that after I generate the nodes like this, I do a second pass through, and wherever there are these like 9 slices, where it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, where these are all interconnected, I think I could then remove them all, combine them into one in the center, and then rewire all the connections that way. Do you know how many nodes you have? We can find that out. Wow. In this map currently, 62,000, which is a lot. But as I just said, for all of these ground nodes, these are all wasted, basically. But like if I basically take all of these and reduce these into one, basically in every 9 slice, is what I'm thinking, that would remove a lot of noobs. Dude, I'm a noob. If you're talking about collision calling and all that, definitely sounds like you are not a noob to me. Or at least you're talking about an area of programming that I am lacking in knowledge in, so it sounds like that to me. Yeah, so what was I saying? But yeah, but just that alone, I think will reduce this substantially. I was thinking of reducing every 4 spot into 1, but for areas like this, I don't know if I necessarily want that. I don't want to, in tight areas like this, I don't want to reduce the nodes for too much. But mainly on the ground, I can definitely do that. You should organize your data, like the Solstice say. Yeah, that's, oh, oof, yeah, you have a little ways to go for removing nodes. We'll let you focus for a while. Yeah, I have a bunch of little things, a bunch of little improvements that I'm going to be making, slowly but surely. It doesn't need to be perfect. It just seems like the better it is, then, you know, faster the game is or whatever. It doesn't need to be super optimal yet anyway. It's something I can get to being good enough and then revisit later to some degree. Oh, I have these, all the eye things on those off. That's why I couldn't select those earlier. Okay, figure that out. Must have clicked that by accident. You should organize your data like grid size, the goal of the grid. I do have a grid size set, like I have a density thing set, that is a thing. But like organize the data? Like, in what way? Like you're wanting me to organize it in a tree? Byte size, I mean? The dimensions of the map, those are just, oh, pointers. Oh, I hate pointers so much. But I mean, I could bite the bullet and do that sort of stuff in a tree. Why would I need to change this to being in a tree though? That doesn't change how the nodes are. Other than if I'm trying to represent the nodes with less data, yeah, I could look into that. But right now, I need to generate all of these by game objects or as game objects because of the way that I'm testing like distances and stuff. There might eventually be a way that I might be able to reduce stuff enough to not need game objects. That could theoretically be possible. It would be pretty hard to pull off. Because right now, all of these waypoints, they actually have trigger colliders on them. And they have this script here that is saving data and stuff. So if instead I was able to like save all this data in a way that's just like on one game object that's not actually a physical thing, like a physical game object, that could in theory be faster, better on performance, whatever. But right now it's not like that. I have an idea to get rid of this box collider, but I haven't done that yet. And I'll maybe be trying to do that. Oh, I'm missing messages. Wasn't talking about the organization at all. The way he has it represented is fine. There's just too many nodes. Yeah, so, well, maybe can be easier to find out. In my game, I did a 3D array with positions. The algorithm works perfectly. There's just too many. Oh, yeah, so the algorithm works really nicely. That, and also, so the creation of the nodes is fine. I'm totally happy with the performance of the making of the nodes. It's the calculating path that is slow, but it's not actually, it's fine enough as it is right now. It's just, I could make it a lot faster. But anyways, I'm doing a lot of, yeah, a lot of rambling. But anyways, I think I have to, okay, shoot, hold on. Sure, we have a link, I'll join, I'll look it up. Anyone, okay, so, one moment, I need to, yeah, I'm going to go really soon. I got to meet with a group for things. The algorithm works perfect. It was just to make, well, I'm drunk. Fair enough. Right, yeah, okay. Didn't make all the progress I was necessarily intending to. Spent a lot of time rambling. I have a lot of things to get done. Let me really quickly just do the thing. Oh, if it's slow on Unity, it's actually not right now. But the thing is, when the levels get bigger than they are right now, it will be slow. That's the thing. Right now, it's good enough, but it could be faster. It is. I saw. Oh, you're saying, slow the going between scenes. Oh, no, sorry, yeah. Yes, it's slow there. I'm talking about the, it's slow because it has an inefficient algorithm with the generating of the points. Yes. Once they're yeah, I agree there. And I'll be fixing nothing against Chroma. Yeah, so what? Okay, what was I saying? So it's slow, but it's not like too slow. It's not affecting the actual performance of the game once you get in the game, which is good. Anyway, but I will be doing things to improve it. I just I keep going back and forth between a bajillion different things. Unity is slow. Agreed, a little bit. I guess it depends on what you're making and how optimized your stuff is. But anyways, so I don't know if you are, for me it's really slow. My computer is decently good. So like it's not necessarily just my computer or whatever, but like I'm also streaming, so OBS is taking a chunk of CPU and stuff like that. But yeah, me even charge Unity 2 min. What? I mean, if you're doing all this like you were talking before about how you're doing all this like 3D graphic stuff that you were making yourself. If you can do that, that's pretty cool. So if you don't need to necessarily use Unity if you can figure out all that. I certainly can't. But anyways, I've definitely yeah, I would have liked to have made more progress, but I'm out of time for right now. So unfortunately, I need to stop the stream for a little bit, and then I'll be coming back in maybe an hour or two or something like that. No, I'm using OpenGL 3330. Yeah. Well, still, that's doing a lot of graphical stuff manually to some degree, I believe. I don't know exactly how involved that gets, but yeah. Okay, so I spent too much time just rambling. I need to stop and do things, but then I'm gonna come back. Oh no, there are functions. Oh yeah, I know it's not completely manual. Like I know you're not writing the zeros and ones, but it's more manual than this doing 90% of the work for me. So that's all I meant there. But anyways, it's easy. Fair enough. Like brain dead. Fair enough. I'll take your word on that. But anyways, I do need to end things off here. And then when I come back, I need to go a lot faster with this. So I'm probably going to try to ramble a lot less. So we're going to do that. But anyways, yeah, I do need to just end things off for maybe 2 hours if I had to guess. So, yeah, I guess I'll end things off. Thanks for people dropping by. I'll see you again in a few hours, maybe. I don't know if you're still here. We'll see. But anyway, so that'll do it for this. Oh, heart as well. That'll do it for this live stream. If you liked it, look forward to more. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you around.